Drive one today at your New Mexico Ford dealer.
And welcome back. If you were with us yesterday and joined us, we showed you some of these crazy pictures that we saw coming out of Ruidoso, and we had some reports of tornadic activity down there, obviously. A viewer sent this in, and this appears to be the dust devil, or I don't think it's necessarily the tornado, but definitely some severe weather down in that neck of the woods. As far as what we're seeing right now, those 71 degrees at the Sunport. We've got 23% humidity, winds out of the west and northwest around 3 miles per hour. Barometric pressure steady right now, so we've got some stable air in place right now. Matter of fact, much of the west very quiet this afternoon. We've got some 60s and 70s and even some 80s off towards the south and to the east of the Central Mountain Chain. We are in the 60s out there. Temperature change is significant, especially out here in the east. We had that front that helped usher in some of that moisture from the east and bring us the severe weather, but also not a whole lot of change off towards the west. Matter of fact, some areas even a little bit cooler this afternoon. But what we're going to be seeing generally, though, is some clearing skies and less action storm-wise out in eastern portions of the state. We do have some showers around Fort Sumner and back off towards Roswell that are moving very slowly off towards the east. It looks like off towards the northeast, as well as some spot showers out there. So, again, not as active as yesterday, but, of course, that's to be expected, especially as we start to bring in this ridge of high pressure, essentially. So what we're going to end up with essentially tomorrow is sinking air, maybe a spot shower or two in some of the mountainous locations, and of course dry weather will abound. Temperatures are going to be warming up significantly over the next couple of days as well, heading into the beginning of the work week. And we do have another trough that will swing on in as we head towards the middle of the week next week that will bring us another chance for some showers and of course kick up those gusty winds. Here's your next 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, and it definitely looks like we're going to be above average across the state. And also, though, on the flip side of that, it looks like as far as what we're going to be dealing with precip-wise, the precip chances over the next 8 to 14 days will be about equal. You get up towards the Pacific Northwest, and it looks like that the storm track will definitely be favoring areas up around Oregon and Washington, Idaho, and back up towards Montana. So let's take you region by region and show you what you can expect. We'll start out here in the Northwest. Looks like tomorrow will sneak out a very nice day yet again tomorrow. Overnight lows in the 30s, highs tomorrow will be in the 70s for the most part. Down towards the 7-day forecast, rather, Durango and Farmington, highs in the 70s. The next couple of days will drop off a little bit towards the middle of the week, bring you a chance for a few showers. Into the southwest, here you go, overnight lows in the 30s and 40s, warm and sunny. Highs tomorrow will be in the mid to upper 70s to near 80 degrees. A few areas even getting up near 90 around Las Cruces. Actually, tomorrow Las Cruces will be one of our warm spots, most definitely. Into the southeast, highs tomorrow will be in the overnight lows rather tonight will be in the 40s and 30s. Highs tomorrow in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Partly cloudy skies. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of action storm-wise, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do see maybe a spot shower or two here in the southeast. For the most part, though, clouds. Highs will be in the 80s, but nearing 90 degrees towards Tuesday. And in the northeast, look for a spot shower or two. A little less action tomorrow than what we've been seeing today and, of course, yesterday. Highs in the 60s and 70s to near 80 degrees for the northeast. And there's the northern mountains. Overnight tonight, we will call it definitely cool. Overnight lows will be in the 30s and 20s. Highs tomorrow in the 60s and 70s. Perhaps a spot shower, especially around the mountains. 7-day forecast, mid to upper 70s to near 80 degrees for you in the East Mountains. Overnight tonight, cool. Highs tomorrow will be the 70s for the most part, with plenty of sunshine. And back up towards the metro area, looks like we'll be dry today, dry tomorrow, and it looks like for the most part, the beginning of next week, we'll stay pretty dry. Highs in the 70s to near 80 degrees. And here's your 7-day forecast. We're keeping it quiet the next couple of days. A little cooler towards the middle of the week with another front that moves in.
Beautiful forecast.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Travis. Here's a look at tonight's primetime lineup here on KRQE. Coming up at 7, it's the CBS movie special, The Bourne Ultimatum. 48